Who?
He knows exactly who I am. And if he doesn't, that's even scarier for him.
The people that have been put in front of him, they're there to make him look good. It's too soon for him.
What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning this weekend's fight in the UK at 160 pounds between Kieron Conway and George Liddard.
Liddard keeps landing and he goes down a second. How 8 rounds will suit him, won't have to rush his work. Whoa, big.
Guys, before I continue, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to everybody who's been with me since day one. If you haven't already, could you please remember to hit subscribe? Could you also give me a thumbs up on this video? Find the notification button, click that so you never miss a video or a live stream. Also, join our Johnny Says Boxing Insiders VIP membership. That link is pinned in the comment section below. It's a couple bucks a month. It gives you more accessibility on my channel, on my live streams. Also, to myself on my social medias, things like Instagram and Facebook. More importantly, you become a member of our private professional boxing betting Discord. Click that link. All right, guys, there are some interesting fights going on all throughout the world. Danny Garcia is fighting in his farewell in the United States. There's also some really good fights in Long Beach, California, but in today's video, we're gonna be breaking down a British Commonwealth title fight at 160 pounds, both sitting there at the top of the pecking order at 160 pounds in the UK. We're obviously talking about Kieron Conway and George Liddard. So in this video, what we're gonna do is break down both fighters. We're gonna talk a little bit about their careers. We're gonna talk about their styles. Also, like always, stay tuned to the end of the video because that's where I'll be going over the current Las Vegas odds and I'll be giving you my prediction and telling you where to put your money. All right, guys, all week, I've been sending messages out. I've been obviously doing my film study in preparation to this video and breaking it down to give you my prediction, but it is a coin toss. The odds makers have it almost at a 50-50. I reached out to a couple of my buddies in the UK. We spoke a little bit about both guys' careers, and it seems to be just as the odds are 50-50, even the people I've been talking to have it as a 50-50 fight, a coin toss. A lot of people are high on the prospect, the 23-year-old George Liddard. This guy is an exciting young fighter. He's undefeated. The interesting thing about Liddard and Conway is they do share a common opponent in Asaze. They fought him at different parts of their careers. Conway actually lost to Asaze back in the day in a 3-rounder. He lost a split decision, and Liddard beat him. So if you're playing triangle maths, triangle boxing theories, I would definitely be very cautious. It wasn't the same Kieron Conway in the guy who fought Asaze versus who Kieron Conway is today. With Conway, you would recognize him on my channel. We featured him in his last fight last May. He fought for the vacant British Commonwealth title against Jerome Warburton. We got the money right on the spot. We picked him to be victorious and we picked him to get the stoppage. We just felt Conway was a level above Jerome Warburton, and that's exactly what happened. He is now the Commonwealth champion, and his belt is on the line against Liddard. Both of these guys are going to be orthodox fighters. Both of these guys are going to stand there and trade. Before I go too much farther, I do want to talk a little bit about both fighters' careers. Let's look at the 23-year-old George Liddard and see what he's been up to. Guys, Liddard is 12-0 with 7 knockouts. Out of 1,944 fighters in the world at 160 pounds, he's ranked number 63. Out of 117 in the UK, he's ranked 11. He's fought a career total of 52 pro rounds and carries into the ring a 58% career knockout to win ratio. The 23-year-old Brit is a 5'10" orthodox fighter, born and raised and lives in Billericay, Essex, United Kingdom. We last saw him fight Aaron Sutton, 19-1, stopped him in the 5th. Osaze, 13-2, won a UD in the 10th. Ilunga, 29-2, stopped him in the 1st. Davey, 9-1, stopped him in the 5th. Smith, 3-0, won a points decision in the 6th. This is a very exciting fighter. He's all action. If you ask Kieron Conway, he's going to tell you that that record is padded. He's also going to tell you that Liddard hasn't fought anybody. If you ask George Liddard, he's going to say he's next. He's next in line. He's going to say that Conway, at 29 years old, has never fought a young, talented guy like himself. He thinks he's going to be too powerful, too athletic, too fast, and too much. Right now, before we continue, I want to take a closer look at his opponent, Kieron Conway, and see what he's been up to in his career. Guys, Kieron Conway is 23-3-1. Of his 3 losses, he has never been stopped. of his 23 wins, he has 7 of them by knockout. Out of 1,944 fighters in the world at 160 pounds, he's ranked number 20, and out of the 117 in the UK, he's ranked number 3. He carries into the ring a 30% career knockout to win ratio, and his adoring fans know him as 2 class. The 29-year-old Brit is a 5'11.5" orthodox fighter. He was born and raised and lives in Northamptonshire, United Kingdom. We last saw him fight Warburton, 15-1, stopped him in the 4th. Ryan Kelly, 19-4, won a split in the 12th. Yilgzati, 19-1, stopped him in the 7th. Udofia, 18-1, stopped him in the 6th. He then had another fight. In the fight before that, he lost to Animal Williams in a decision. Like I said, he does have a blemished record. He has 3 losses, but he's never been stopped. He is a fun fighter. I feel Conway is at his best when he is dictating the pace, when he uses his jab to enter the pocket and he invests in the body. It's one of my favorite things about his style when he's cooking is obviously his durability. He's tough as nails. He could take a punch, he could take a shot, he has a chin on him, but also his committal to the body. I think that's going to be a narrative going into this fight. I think that Liddard's going to have to use his aforementioned speed and athleticism to avoid a lot of that attack and body punching from Conway. I look at these guys side by side. Conway's the older guy, 29-23. It's hard for me to get past the experience. You ask either guy, both of them are going to talk like they're going to have the power advantage, they're going to have the speed advantage, they're the most athletic. We're going to find all of that out on fight night. All of that is subjective. The facts are this: Conway's resume is levels above Liddard's resume. Who he's been in there with, how he operates. He's shown that he's durable. He's shown that he's tough. He's shown that he can win a dogfight, and he can also end fights early. He doesn't have the highest knockout to win ratio, but that doesn't mean he doesn't have power. Liddard has the youth on his side. He has the vibe on his side. He has, what do the young bucks say, aura on his side. When I put up a poll on Instagram, 70% said Liddard was going to beat Conway. We know that we don't put our money based on Instagram polls, so right now I do want to take a closer look at what Las Vegas is saying about this fight and where the odds are. But before I do that, I want to remind everyone, guys, I do live streams every single day. In those lives, that's where I go over method of victory prop bets. I go over and unders. We talk about, are they going to win by knockout? Are they going to win by decision? We build up long parlays in these Stats Don't Lie videos, like the one you are watching right now. You're only going to get my money line prediction. Guys, wherever you are in the world, let's pull out our betting apps. I told you guys a couple weeks ago, I have switched over to Bet365 down here in Australia. I was using Sportsbet. The good thing about Bet365 is that with all of the draws recently in boxing over the last 6 months, we've seen a lot of them. Sportsbet, a draw ruins your ticket. Bet365, it just voids it. On the money line, George Liddard is a $1.80 favorite. $100 on Liddard to just win. You get your money back plus $80. Conway is the $2 underdog. 100 on Conway to win. You get your money back plus $100. Where I'm sitting at right now, as I'm thinking about going all in, I like Liddard's game. I like his athleticism. I am a bit hesitant with ordaining him as the next in line at 160 pounds in the UK. I don't like his resume. I don't like the tests and challenges that he's faced thus far. I am going with Kieron Conway. You give me Conway at plus money. I talked about his durability. I talked about his toughness. I talked about his resume. He's only 29 years old. The people picking Liddard are acting like Conway's a 40-year-old guy who's been starched 10 times. He's lost, like I said, but he's never been stopped. And I think his savviness, his ring generalship, and his experience is going to be enough to get past Liddard. Guys, this is not an echo chamber. In the comment section below, let me know if you agree with me. Are you going with Conway? Or are you going with Liddard? And guys, stay tuned. We have a busy week of boxing. I'm going to be breaking down the Shannon Ryan fight. We're also going to get into some of the fights in the United States. So stay tuned.